Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So now we're on lesson 24. And here they're just getting you practice the stretching rules again, just to make sure you know them perfectly. Because now we are heading towards the end of the book. So by this stage, you should not be making any mistakes on stretching. So they're just trying to make it sure that you read the Aleph at the end. So here it says in lesson 24, it should be emphasized that the Aleph at the end of the word should be clearly pronounced. Okay, so just getting you to revise your Aleph rule, just to make sure you know it. Because at this stage, if you're making a mistake on stretching, then this is really bad. So you need to go back and practice the Aleph rule. So that's why they're just emphasizing it a bit more. Okay, so I'm going to read this together. So the Ain will join to the Mim, then the Mim has a Fatha. And remember the Ghunna rule. Because you have to read a Mim Mushaddada with a Ghunna. So like this. Amma. See, don't stretch the Ma, don't say Amma, because it doesn't have an Aleph. Yeah, so both the letters are short, except you do a ghunna. So like this again. Amma. Yeah, so both the letters very short. Now here, okay, next box is the same thing, but now the mim has an alif, so now you have to stretch it after you do the ghunna. So like this. Amma. Yeah. Amma. See the difference? This is without an alif, and this is with an alif. So I'm going to do it again. Amma. Very short. And now this is an alif. Amma. Okay, next, the fa will be stretched by ya sakin, fi ma, very short, fi ma. Now here it's the same thing, but now the mim has an alif, so it's fi ma altogether, fi ma. Okay, so making sure you pronounce the alif at the end. Now here it's mim will join to the mim, then the fatha. Second mim has a fatha, then you'll do ghunna. Mim, mim. Okay, and then it's the same thing, but now the mim has an alif. Mim. Okay, so practice this line carefully. Make sure you know how to pronounce the alif and the non-alifs. And now it's this line as well, easy, same thing. So kaf alif, ka, then na, kana. So making sure the kaf is long and the nun is very short. Now here you need to make both of them long, same thing, but its nun has an alif now. Kana. Now here, both of them are very short, except this is a nun mushaddada, so you'll do ghunna. Inna. So make the na short. Inna. Now here's the same thing, but the nun has an alif. Inna. Now here, the dha will join to the nun, and this is again nun mushaddada. And it has a fatha. So make sure you read the dha full mouth. It's not the, it's dha. Dhanna. Making sure the nun is short. So don't stretch it, don't say na. Now here's the same thing, but the nun has an alif this time. Dhanna. Okay, so that line is done as well. So make sure you practice both these lines quite a few times. Make sure you're very good at it. So now next line. Now the ta will be stretched and the ba will be stretched. And make sure you stretch them the same amount. Many students, they stretch one longer than the other. Don't do that. So don't say ta, ba. Yeah, making the ta much longer than the ba, or the other way around. So make them stretch them both the same amount. Taba, like that. Now again, qaf, and then the lam alif. Qaf alif, lam alif. It makes the qaf full mouth. Qala. Yeah. Now here, this is a kaf with a dhamma, so this will not be stretched. Then the lam alif. Kula. Next one is a lam with a kasra, li. Then a ya with a fatha, ya. Don't stretch any of them. Liya. See how quick that was? Liya. Then a kaf will be stretched by a waw sakin. The kaf has a dhamma. Ku. Liya ku. Then nun alif. Na. Liya ku na. Okay, so you're only stretching the maddul asli letters. So the waw sakin stretches a dhamma letter. Alif stretches a fatha letter. Things like that. So you should be very good at stretching by now, by the way. Next one is a fa with a fatha. Fa. Then the qaf will be stretched by the waw sakin. Qu, faqu, making sure the fa is very quick. Faqu, then lam alif, la, faqula. Okay, and now the last box. This is a ra with a fatha, ra. Then the sin will be stretched by waw sakin because the sin has a dhamma. Su, rasu. Try to read the ra full mouth. It's not ra, it's ra. Rasu, then lam alif, la, rasula. Okay, that line is done. Now we're on the last line now. Pause the video and practice these lines quite a lot. Make sure they're perfect. Next one, the alif will join to the dhal. There's ha with a fatha, so very short. Ha. idha, and ba alif, making sure you stretch that. Idhaba, yeah. So don't say idhaba, yeah, and just leave it there. That'll be a mistake. You need to read the alif. Idhaba. Next one, this sheen will join to this hamza over here. So where my arrow is, this is a hamza with a sukun. So shit. Then this line over here has 2 dots on top. This is a ta with a dhamma, tu. Shit, tu. The mim alif has a fatha. Ma, making sure you stretch it. Now all together, shit, tu ma. Next one, fa has a fatha, so fa. The lam alif with a fatha, la, fala. Then the ta will join to this qaf over here, taqo. And make sure, try to read the qaf properly from the back of the throat, qa. And then should have a bouncing sound. Fala taqo. The ra, full mouth with a fatha, ra. Fala taqra. Then ba alif, ba. Fala taqraba. Next one, alif with a fatha, a. Then a ta has an alif and a fatha, so you stretch it, ta, make it full mouth, a ta. Then the ain will be stretched by the waw sakin, ru, a ta'u. Then nun has an alif with a fatha, na. Now altogether, so the ta will be stretched, the ain will be stretched, and the na will be stretched. So 3 things here. The only thing that's stretched is the first letter. So again, ata'una, making sure you stretch them, all 3 of them, the same amount. So again, ata'una. Okay, so by the end of this lesson, you should be very good at stretching those things that you're supposed to stretch, and not stretching those things that you're not supposed to stretch. I.e., those things that are supposed to be short, make them short. Okay, so that's the lesson finished, and we'll continue with the next lesson in the next video.